Yo, Haven, what's good, family? What's good? How you doing? How you been? You know what I'm saying? I've been okay. Honestly, I've been going through and getting through, if I'm being real. I've been going through and getting through. Anyhow, what's good, man? Full disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. And everything you see on the channel is speculation. Questions advised, please do your own homework and research proper discernment. You know, while you watch these clips and videos, we're not going to get into that. If it don't resonate, have someone else to pick it up. Highly grateful to everyone being here from the beginning, rocking out, and I'm also highly grateful for you guys have been just sowing the seed with me. You know, everyone who has ever sown the seed with me will return 100 for as the Most High using divine best all about divine support. I just gratitude, thanks, peace and prosperity upon you and yours, as well as abundance. Hope you know it never goes enough. The foundation of well-being. Links are in the video description on the tab on this channel. Not obligated, but listen, send help. I need it. Send help. I'm dead serious. Send help. I've been going through and getting through. Please send help. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, listen, I had this pool attendant gig. It was only a 3-day gig for Memorial Weekend. I guess they needed somebody. But you know me, I took the opportunity to get a little something going instead of nothing at all, like it's been. Anyhow, past like I want to say 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. I probably been to like 10 or more, probably 10 plus interviews. I even have my phone powered on now. You can call me now. I have a service plan now, specifically due to me trying to get a job in the past few months. No, nothing. No, nothing. So please send help. I'm dead ass serious. Anyway, I ain't doing much. You know, it's early. Grand Rise Supreme Shining, by the way. This is my touching that all is well for you. All the wonderful, magnificent, having a wonderful. Y'all know, hopefully we'll be by the end of this presentation. Buckle up, enjoy the ride, enjoy the vibe, because we're going to be watching something called what? Did you know this transformer actually exists? I mean, anyhow, I'm over here eating my last bit of rice on the pot, so y'all might hear me crunching and crunching because I had to scrape the pot for the rice. Told you I'm getting through and getting through. Only thing I'm having right now, rice, jerk sauce. You have some barbecue jerk sauce. You feel me? It's like that. So if you know, you know. Anyhow, that's what's been going on with me. I've been trying to find some damn employment. Not so damn easy. And this YouTube shit is not really paying out enough. I'm gonna be honest, it's not really paying at all. Little $100 payout every other 2-3 months. That's not, you know what I'm saying? So send help. And that's why I've been gone. That's why I've been considering not doing presentations, just doing uploads. Like, bro, what? Anyhow, send help. I'm dead ass. Send help. With that being said, buckle up, enjoy the ride, enjoy the vibe. Let's rock out. Let's do what we came to do, baby.
You got attacked by a lion?
Yes, that's like the claw. I have two tools missing here and here. My sword, and now waiting for it. And
Hmm. Hold on. He might have just taught us something, but the power of these animals are strong. He doesn't look like a man who can handle damn lion. I don't know. I'm not being biased. I digress.
You
Just
got
saying.
attacked by a lion?
yes,
Social media and some of these agendas be crazy. He's from Africa, Kenya. He don't look like a man who can physically handle or overpower a lion, a full-grown lion. They didn't give those. Anyway, what I first thought before that thought is, why do we continue to allow folks outside of ourselves come to our tribe, our communities, our tradition, and question us and tell us this and tell us that? Now, I'm not saying this guy is doing that, but I'm saying for my environment, right? I'm in the hood. I'm in the melanated, overly populated area with a bunch of melanated folks. We are in the hood. You know what I mean? Let's keep it community guidelines for YouTube, goofy ass. Anyway, I'm in the hood. Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody in the hood. I lost my train of thought because it's just beyond me. Ain't nobody in the hood fighting no lion. 1. 2, ain't nobody in the hood going outside of ourselves and taking notes and all of this and all of that. You know what I'm saying? We being ourselves, but here come folks outside of ourselves coming through, questioning things, telling us how to be, telling us this, you in our space. You're on our land. If you don't like it, you can move around and get away, get out. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that to say, right? I just caught my train and throw it back. I had to work through it. Listen, literally, I could go to a store and all of that, and it'd be folks outside of, being melanated. And they be acting like they got a problem. Whether they the store owner or a customer. Like, nigga, you in our fucking community. What the fuck is you talking about? You in our community. Why are you even acting like that? You better tighten up. But let me not even go there. I'm just saying, when more and more people start to realize what's going on, it's going to be a problem. And that's why I can see why they fear rising and remembering and awakening. Because it's like, so this is what this video is triggering in me. Like, 1, why is you letting anyone outside of yourself come question you and study you like you was test subject and all that? 1. 2, this guy don't look like he can physically overpower a lion. Now, we saw his tactic that we learned. Wrap your arm with some type of cushioning. Use your weak arm. I'm right-handed. So I use my left arm as the bait, the one that's wrapped. My right hand with the machete, and keep chopping it until it's lifeless. I get it. I get the lesson. All I'm saying is, he don't look like the type that can overpower a lion. May I be wrong? Yes. Shit, I ain't never been on a flight. I don't know. I may not know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you my opinion. Let's keep going.
That's like the claw. I have 2 tooth missing, here and here.
How did that happen?
When I was just around 17 years of age,
17 years of age. So what's his age now? And how did he look? How built was he at 17? But let's keep going.
was in the bush, everything.
Everything.
I want to say yeah and no. Because the school system as we know it is not the proper schooling system. If you look at most animes and most animated series, they go to school, they literally go to school for self-mastery. They're not taking handwritten tests. They're not doing stupid equations, and they're not doing senseless things. They're literally self-mastering themselves as they progress into a team, that when they get teachers, they fully know what they have to do. So, anyhow, let's keep going.
Thing that people are saying about white women is true. It's 100% true. And I'm going to tell you, as a millennial white woman who has completely walked away from everything that she has known in her white supremacy-based fucking piss-ass families, it's true. It's true. White women are the fucking problem. They embolden the problem. They marry the problem. They birth the problem. They're lazy as fuck, and they play victim about the goddamn problems that they're participating in. I don't know one happy white woman in one of my families. I only know white women that are either alone because men fucked them over and ruined their goddamn livelihoods and drove them insane, or they settled because they wanted their fucking retirements and they decided, hey, I might as well let this fucking pissant live next to me. White women and families that have watched their fucking husbands treat them like shit, beat on them, cheat on them, everything, but they still staying with them, laid down like a doormat. They'll be sitting at all these family picnics talking shit about these men, talking about how much they fucking hate them, how they're losers, how they get shit stains in their pants, but they stayed married to them and they still fucking voted to embolden them. White women will sell out their daughters, sell out their children. They will quite literally do anything as long as they get picked. As long as they're not the ones getting beat on. Because what do we know?
Isn't that gaslighting? Because I'm sure they're the ones who started the term, oh, you're such a pick-me, thinking they up echelon, elegant, and all this nonsense. That's backwards, contradicting. Let's hear that again.
He decided, hey, I might as well let this fucking pissant live next to me. White women and families that have watched their fucking husbands treat them like shit, beat on them, cheat on them, everything, but they still staying with them, laid down like a doormat. They'll be sitting at all these family picnics talking shit about these men, talking about how much they fucking hate them, how they're losers, how they get shit stains in their pants, but they stayed married to them and they still fucking voted to embolden them. White women will sell out their daughters, sell out their children. They will quite literally do anything as long as they get picked. As long as they're not the ones getting beat on. Because what do we know about toxic-ass white families? Pathetic, shitty, white supremacy-based fucking toxic-ass white families? Let me tell you about those families. When they're not going after gay people, when they're not going after black people, when they're not going after marginalized groups and poor people, they're beating the fucking shit out of white girls in the family. Especially if you're a free thinker. God forbid you're pretty, okay? Or got a brain.
You sound like you talking from experience, y'all.
Oh my God, you're getting your ass fucking beat down. And so what happens to those white women? They either find their way in the family so that they can at least be accepted and have love and support, whatever the fuck that looks like, or they leave. Like me. And they get demonized and chastised for it. This is white supremacy. Everything these fucking people are saying is true. I've watched white women in my family show up for my crackhead cousin who's been to jail a dozen times and put money on her books and celebrate her because she's selling herself short and being a fucking nobody.
This is all people do this. It's backwards. It's crazy. I'll tell you what, melanated people not playing that. They find out you a crackhead, they might beat your ass. I'll tell you, they gonna beat your ass right then and there. Like, you doing what? Go ahead. If you got melanated friends, ask them, yo, if your parent, your cousin, whoever that you close with them, you found out they a crackhead, how you gonna react? I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, they gonna say, yo, I'm gonna beat his ass, I'm gonna beat her ass. I guarantee you.
When I graduated college, not one of my fucking aunts or mothers or any of those things was there to support me. Nah. You wanna know why? Because they didn't like it when I got smarter and I got more intelligent and I could empower myself. Because white women are just a tool for abusive white men to stay in power.
So I'm sure you guys have been seeing this video of this rock or this meteorite that fell from the sky in Panama. This guy found it in his backyard with this huge gaping hole, and whatever plant life, organic plant life, comes into contact with this thing, it burns it or unleashes some type of force, because the fact of the matter is, when he touches it, it doesn't burn him. But when it's touching plants, it literally sears or burns the plant. Listen to this, y'all. Check this out. He says he noticed it changed colors, and everything organic or plant life that comes into contact with it, it destroys it. Look at that, but he's touching it and it's not doing anything. It looks like a giant pyrite, doesn't it? Look at that, y'all. He said it's like a force. He said it's not even heat that's coming. It's like a force. It's like a force that's emanating out of the rock that's causing the plant life to burn. He said he's waiting for the investigators. He don't know what galaxy is from, y'all. They don't know what galaxy is from. But y'all seen anything like this? What's going on, man? And then you see all the distractions that's taking place all over the planet. So what is that, y'all? Why is it burning? Why is it burning the plant life, but not when he touches it? And then he's able to pick it up. Look at that. What do you think that is, y'all? Did y'all see the hole that it created? Let me know down in the comments below, y'all. We be telling y'all the shift is here. Let's get it. Peace. So I've got an updated video on this meteorite or rock that fell from the sky in Panama. Now they are calling it a real life symbiote. So this is the hole that it created in the backyard of the men. As you can see, it's on fire. And the cool thing about it is, y'all, at nighttime, the area that it hit, it glows this green glow. So as you can see, he put it out, he put the fire out, and he grabbed the rock, he took it inside. It's dull over here, but it changes over time and it becomes more silvery metallic looking right over here. And this is the process where he found out that it was burning the leaves that it would come in contact with. Okay, y'all, I made a video about it. Check this out. And then this thing evolves over time. Something comes out of that rock. There it is over here. Here's the green glow. Here's the green glow. But something starts to come out of it. Look at this, y'all. Like a plant.
That's crazy.
What is this? What is this? He says he has to
told us
keep it
already,
in the
that's why I
dark
left.
because when it gets under sunlight, it grows, and he doesn't want it to grow. But check this out. Look what it's evolved to over time. What is going on here? And then there's little other versions of it too. Check this out. What is this? Our life is literally a movie. Look at this. Yeah, this man got a real life symbiote in his kitchen. Like, how absurd is this, y'all? Like, what do y'all think? Check this out. This thing is moving. It's got a mind of its own. So to keep this thing from getting too much sunlight, he now puts it in his security deposit box, so it doesn't grow anymore. But this thing has completely detached from this meteorite. But my question is, where is the Man in Black? Why isn't, where's the Man in Black? How is this guy keeping this at his house? So yeah, y'all, what do you guys think this is, man? Again, I've been telling y'all our life is a movie. Y'all guys literally see it. The shift is here. We've been telling y'all. Let's continue to get it. Peace in. So y'all, I think I know why 3 million people showed up in London for this massive test that took place. In fact, that is still happening right now, y'all. So boom, out of nowhere, the world's richest man popped up on the big screen with Tommy Robinson, who is the activist leader that's doing this whole thing in England. And Elon Musk has some very interesting things to say, y'all. And look at this. He was also caught wearing a shirt with an all-seeing eye that says, "What would Orwell do?" or "What will Orwell think?" Do you know who George Orwell is, y'all? But listen to what he had to say.
You choose violence or not, violence is coming to you. You either fight back.
I stopped recording by accident. My apologies. My apologies. Let's get it though. Let's go.
Choose violence or not, violence is coming to you. You either fight back or you die.
Whether you choose violence or not, violence is coming to you. You either fight back or you die. What you mean, bro? What y'all plotting? And then I pay attention. Did he say, all right, good? And then he screaming, shouts, war. W-A-R. Screaming, shouting, is that a form of chanting? War. Amongst a large lump of people. But I digress.
You either fight back or you die.
Y'all, did you see his eyes? He meant business. He said that's the truth.
I think the British public are telling the world that they're ready to fight back.
Good. Yes.
Come on, Ray William.
And then he...
You saw that? Looked like he screenshotted and chanted war. You saw that? That ass? Y'all gotta chill.
You either fight back or you die.
Y'all, did you see his eyes? He meant business. He said that's the truth.
I think the British public are telling the world that they're ready to fight back.
Good. Yes.
Come on, Ray William.
And then he chimes in into the Charlie Kirk incident and states that like the left is a whole bunch of murderers. Like, is he saying that the left is the one that, unalived them?
And then you see how much violence there's on the left. With our friend Charlie Kirk getting murdered in cold blood this week. And people on the left celebrating it openly. The left is the party of murder. And celebrating murder.
And the reason why I brought up the name George Orwell, alluding to the fact that Elon Musk is also wearing his shirt, is because here's the guy over here. He was a novelist and author. He was famous for writing one of the 2 famous books called Animal Farm, where basically, allegorically speaking, a group of animals overthrow their government because of lies, deception, and all the manipulation. And ironically enough, that's the same thing that's happening in London right now. So they termed the coin Orwellian, which is used to describe as government overreach, mass surveillance, and just a whole bunch of wrong stuff that the government is doing to the people. So that is very interesting. That's what's happening in London right now, y'all. I told y'all there is no coincidence, but that's why the people in London are right now, stepping in their Air Force Ones. But did y'all know what's happening right now? Let me know down in the comments below. Y'all be telling y'all the shift is here. Let's continue to get it. Peace out.
White people choose to be racist because it doesn't require critical thinking. I mean, they do not have the mental capacity to be anything but a piece of drywall. The fact that you got under my comment and so boldly said that in the year 2025 we should bring back public lynching on Beyonce's internet, and no surprise that when I went onto your Instagram page, it's private. I mean, of course it's private. You're not allowed to wear your white pointed hood in public, so you have to find other ways of masking your identity. But you know what's not private? Your Facebook page and your employer information. I can't help but notice that.
I forgot to tell y'all, I'm healing from I'm battling a cold and healing from it, by the way. Long story short, that damn window, damn fan, weather change. Oh, man. But, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, doesn't help because it's like that. Going through and getting through from all angles right now. Saying, let's keep going.
Have to make this video just
I like that. The hokey pokey.
so a lot of people that didn't use
We are frequency. We are obviously, but my thing is this. Why do they want control so bad? Like, why do y'all want control so bad? Like, y'all going to too many extremes for control, bro.
direct all around the world. But what is the science behind it? It's that nanotechnology that is running through your body. It all collectively starts working towards an area where it's going to assemble a chip or many chips, and it's going to start emitting a signal. What can we do about this, ladies and gentlemen? Detox.
Yo, I want to show y'all something. It states
detox from heavy metals and parasites, B. Yo. That's all I got to say. Let's keep going. I ain't trying to hold y'all up too long.
physicists just mimic the impossible Schwinger effect, making something appear from nothing. Now, it's important to know that this wasn't the first time that the Schwinger effect was executed. It's stories allegedly, that individuals that were victims of Montauk Project, which were nefarious experimentations that they conducted. They experimented with things like time travel. They experimented with things like teleportation. They experimented with things like telepathy and telekinesis. Where they would, some individuals would unfortunately go through torture. Where they would utilize things like LSD, which is like lysergic acid, which links the left and right hemisphere of the brain. And after 3 weeks or 4 weeks of being tortured on LSD, it states that these individuals in the Montauk Project were literally have the ability of manifesting something from the fourth dimension into the third dimension. They would literally be able to pull something right out of the dielectric field into their hand. The concept of the show Stranger Things actually derived from what took place at the Montauk Project. When you see characters like Eleven who have the ability to remote view, this is what the CIA did for government espionage. They developed the consciousness energy grid, and they literally had the ability of not only peeking at people's dreams, but also peering in meetings and things of that nature. They would have the ability of spying on other countries. Now, the fact of the matter is, knowing that this is possible tells us that if we apply ourselves, then we can literally manifest anything. This is one of the reasons they poison us on a consistent basis, because in essence, they know that we're truly gods and goddesses. Once the CIA experimented with things like astral projection and lucid dreaming and remote viewing, and they truly understood how powerful the pineal gland was, this is when they begin to unleash chemtrails, endocrine disruptors, genetically modified organisms, horizontal gene transfer, you name it. Just because in actuality, we're way beyond small mundane things like laws of attraction. We're actually capable of things like matter manipulation, and pulling things from the dielectric field into our physical reality, bending light photons to create whatever we want out of our mind, almost like the Green Lantern ring, We are literally that advanced. I highly recommend utilization of Ayurvedic herbs like Haritaki to decalcify and activate the pineal gland. The first steps to reclaiming our power is decalcifying and activating our pineal gland. They attack the pineal gland due to the fact that it's the cosmic gateway and brain's antenna to higher dimensional realms. Another thing they do is fill us with toxic heavy metals and parasites in order to keep the Kundalini energy from rising up the base of the spine. Parasites and toxic metals actually keep you anchored in between the root and sacral chakra. This is why I heavily stress the importance of using a parasite cleanse and detoxing your body of all toxic metals like lead, cadmium, mercury, and aluminum. Sweet wormwood, black walnut, and whole cloves are the 3 best ingredients to not only kill parasites but also eradicate their eggs. And when doing a parasite cleanse, remember to do it in conjunction with a powerful zeolite like Detox 19. Detox 19 is great for removal of toxic metals, microplastics, as well as deceptive nanotechnology. This is how you properly cleanse the body to remove any blockages from the chakra centers or meridian pathways. For all high quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to Ascension.
Look at this shit. A motherfucker that opened up the portal to the Northern Lights with this little machine. Now, the only reason why I'm showing you this, because this shit looks awfully familiar to this motherfucking portal in Detroit. Dog, check it out. This is the portal in Detroit. They even call it a motherfucking portal. It looked just like that shit I just showed y'all in the first video. Exactly the motherfucking same. Why is this here, dog? Why? Why are y'all fucking with shit? You keep fucking with shit. I told you, you motherfuckers are evil scientists. That's exactly what you are. Evil motherfucking scientists. You're gonna open up a portal and some shit gonna come out that motherfucker that don't need to come out that motherfucker.
I ain't gonna lie though. I really feel like if a lot of the righteous, aware, conscious beings came together, I feel like we can replicate, if not advance, this kind of technology.
Stop doing shit.
Facts.
You motherfuckers just want to let them demons out. You motherfuckers want to unleash some demons upon the whole world. I know that's what you fucking want. I know that's what you want. Yeah, that's why y'all keep doing this shit with these portals and the particle accelerator and shit. You're trying to destroy this motherfucker. And I don't understand why. This earth could be a beautiful, amazing place if you evil, demonic motherfuckers would get the fuck on up out of here.
Facts.
That's a big fact. I'm sick of your shit,
That's a
dog.
Big old fact. That's a big old fact.
Listen to me very carefully. If you manage to break out of the programming while living in America, you a goddamn superhero. I don't care what nobody says. America got one of the strongest programming systems on this planet. They not letting their people go. They don't care about all the other countries. Between the bills, the 40 hours a week, the poisoned ass food, the temptation of scrolling on the internet, the drugs and alcohol on the weekend, the gossiping with the girls, the fake success on top of that religion. If you can disconnect from all of that chaos and actually go within, tap into your higher self, connecting with God inside you, you gotta be protected at all costs. Cause at that point, you damn near the next Harriet Tubman. Baby, free us. But if you're seeing right through all the bullshit around you, just like me, and waking up, follow this page. Cause baby, we ain't stopping. We see through the illusion. You can't fool us now. The veil is lifted.
Beautifully done. Beautifully done.
Mom! 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 Mom!
Where's the light switch that it went on?
Mom! Something was picking up when I was playing. No, nothing. That was some black thing figure out. I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything. I just didn't hear you screaming here. If you don't believe me, check the cameras.
fire. Cause why the hell these parents don't be listening to their offspring? It's pathetic. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all gotta do better as parents. I don't care. Even us adults, our parents, the elderly ones, they needed to do better and still need to do better and won't do better. So how about we encourage any parent to do better? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying.
Why would somebody do this? Now, luckily, I don't believe in whatever fucking witchcraft or bullshit these motherfuckers is trying to pull. But why would somebody do this? Also, I definitely got caught up in some financial issues and all that. But regardless, I tried to keep the shop and everything running, right? But I'm going to break down to y'all a situation that I've been dealing with. I've been dealing with this for a little while. And now it's gotten to the point where we don't know what's going to happen with the shop.
On our screen here is the battle rapper / podcaster, Math Hoffa. Well, about 8 months ago, he presented the internet with this video here, showing his finds. He went to his barbershop and he found dead chicks in front of his store with their head decapitated. Well, what does this mean in the world of witchcraft? This means your ass is grass. Now, 8 months later, the podcaster leaves the barbershop, and this is where he conducts all his podcasts. Now, whether this was coincidence or whether this was caused by some mysterious force, if you ever find something of this sort, whether it's a hen or a rooster or even a chick, if his head cut off, that's never a good omen.
The wise come to recognize the turmoil within.
Yo, B, y'all know a movie that's old that y'all need to watch, and we talked about it before too, but I'm just now watching it. Look, I'm about to pull it up. Right here. Y'all need to go watch this movie right here, B. Come on with this whack ass damn. Come on, like, give me a good footage. Look, these the folks right here. Those remind me of the Atlanteans and Lemurians right here, these folks right here, yo. I need y'all to go watch this movie. Very esoteric. If you tapped into that side of yourself and you on the conscious level of 5, 6, and 7, go watch this movie. Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets. It's an old movie. It came out in 2017. But listen, very esoteric movie, man. Very esoteric movie. Listen, hold on. Let's get a better. Yeah. Very esoteric movie, y'all. Go watch that if you ain't doing nothing. If you ain't doing nothing, go watch this. Anyhow, let's get it.
Thin, while the unwise remain convinced that the storm is outside of them. They see demons in the world, never realizing they are staring into a mirror. The fool wages war against life. But the sage understands. There is no enemy, only the self, endlessly reflected.
Okay.
But isn't that the easiest trick of the mind?
So is that telling us the things we don't like outside of ourselves are the things we don't like that's within ourselves, but we can't see it because it is ourselves? Yo, listen. This life cycle is a whole bunch of the way we know it as of right now, or not even. Let me rephrase that. Our indoctrination took a toll on us. So now it's like we don't even really, you know what I mean? Like it's like we in a loop and a cycle, and it is difficult to break it. I ain't gonna lie to you. So if you have broken the cycle, big shout out to you. Help your people break their cycle so that we can move forward. Because that's all that's holding us up. Collectively, we have to go. Yeah, we got the individuals or the small collective that's doing what they got to do so that they can transition. But we can't transition unless it's collectively. You know what I'm saying? So help the people who need to be helped, who want to be helped. Because a lot of people don't want to be helped. A lot of people do not want to be helped.
To believe that life is something happening to you rather than through you. That the storm is outside, never within. But you see, reality does not attack. It reflects. The chaos you perceive in the world is the same chaos that resides in you. The conflicts with others, Mere echoes of the conflicts you refuse to face in yourself.
Say no more.
The unwise will point their finger at the world, at the economy, at their neighbor, at fate itself, never realizing that the common denominator in all their misfortunes is them. They wage war against life, never seeing that they are battling their own shadow. But the wise turn inward. They understand that to change the world, they must first change themselves. They do not waste time blaming, for they see clearly there is no enemy, no persecutor, no villain, only a mirror.
That was real right there. I don't know about that music.
Just like everybody else, but I'm just like every other drag queen.
Wait, what?
Yo, pardon. Told you I'm battling that healing from a cold. But listen, bro. You see he got something bulging down there, right? But listen, this was the insider on the thumbnail. Did you know this transformer actually existed?
Only a mirror.
People think that I'm skin and bone just like everybody else, but I'm just like every other drag queen.
Wait.
Everyone thinks Miley Cyrus is skin and bone, but Miley Cyrus is just like every other drag queen. Came out the horse's mouth itself, YouTube. Don't you start that nonsense with your guidelines, dog.
What?
Come on, man.
Glue, duct tape,
And makeup.
and some fucking lipstick.
Blue duct tape is a lipstick.
And everything's gonna be alright.
What?
I see you down there, isn't that right? With enough glue and duct tape.
According to the
Wow. 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 Oh, wow.
Akashic Records, what age?
Yo, look, big shout out to this dude, and I ain't got nothing against him. I got nothing against his foundation. I'm using his content because I like the way he does things in a way. And I'm saying in a way because I'm going to let you guys know how I feel. We are spirit and soul in the flesh, correct? Not everyone. Anyhow, we know that we are spirit and soul in the flesh. However, we also know that AI is not spirit and soul in the flesh. So, why are we asking AI spiritual questions? Even me, I almost got caught in this loop. I had to get out. But generally, why are we asking AI spiritual questions? We can ask certain things, but we still need to use our discernment. How are we asking something without spirit and soul or one or the other when they don't have it? It doesn't have it. So how is it going to fully, properly enter and understand what you just experienced? Yeah, it can give you some insight or a depiction, you feel me? Because, you know, they try to make it seem like a lot of these things are science fictional, but you know the vibes. You know what's up. You know what's up. So it's like, why are we going? It's like we continue, like we get on the path, go outside of ourselves. Get on the path, go outside of us. We gotta stop going outside of ourselves. Other than that, I like this guy's content. He's asking the right question. You know what I'm saying? However, we do need to use some of our own discernment. Now I can't talk like we saw on this channel. He's been overseas. He's been with the monks. He's been in the mountains. He's done experienced things that I haven't. He may be able to fathom or understand over some things that I can't, and vice versa. He probably can't fathom or and understand some of the things that I experience. Either way, for me, I like his content. He's asking good questions, but we can't be really relying on AI for spirit or soulful discernment. You get what I'm saying? Anyhow, let's listen to it.
Are humans supposed to be able to live until? And why do we not currently live until that age? Please give us a breakdown.
Original human lifespan, 900 to 1200 years. In the original divine template, known in the records as the Adam Kadmon body or the eternal solar body, humans were designed to live between 900 and 1200 years, sometimes far longer. This wasn't a myth, this was a biological, spiritual, and crystalline truth. In early Lemurian and Atlantean eras, and even before them on parallel planets and inner Earth realms, humans lived 900 plus years in peace-based societies. without disease, decay, or drastic cellular breakdown, through soul-aligned cycles of evolution, maturity, mastery, and conscious transition. Scriptures like Genesis, where figures like Methuselah lived 969 years, preserved a partial memory of this truth. But what changed was frequency. What allowed humans to live that long? 1 12-strand DNA activation.
DNA like code activation, stepping and walking my divination. Come on, man. When we activate, do you know what we're going to be capable of doing and being? Y'all have no clue, especially if you haven't started experiencing other aspects of yourself in the astral. I mean, like, remember the whole Unikata experience I told y'all about? Y'all remember Unikata? Remember that? So him and his mom just revealed to me, like, yo, you thinking we outside of you? Why you think I approached you? To his mom. His mom telling me, why you think I came and approached you to begin with? Because it was time to help you realize and remember that we are just aspects of you. Like, okay, so Unikata's mother is like a depiction of Tiamat or something like that, like Big Mother or one of them. Like, she's like high up in ranks. She came to me with the egg of Unikata and all of that in that form, but it's just another aspect of myself from my dragon hybrid feline DNA. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Lyran dragon hybrid metaphysically. Golden blue flame hybrid. Literally, they explained all of this to me. So it's like, I'm thinking they're outside of me, and they told me, yo, we are just another aspect of you. We are a part of you, which is why in that one experience I had recently, I was telling you, me and Unikata can literally fuse, like Vegeta and Goku, Goten and Trunks. We can literally fuse underwater, and I'm in full control with everything. I'm in the 1000% control of the vessel, the mental. I have memories of my own, including his. It's literally another aspect of myself. It's literally like the dragon version of myself. My primordial, mystical dragon self. Yeah, Unikata, he's a depiction of that aspect of myself, pretty much. And I was just like, mind blown, like, wow, you can't make this up. Anyway, let's get it. Let me be quiet, because I feel like I'll be too open with my astral's experiences, especially on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, let's get it.
Humanity once walked in full DNA expression with 12 strands online, each linked to a layer of consciousness and galactic memory. 2. Crystalline plasma blood. Blood was once more crystalline, less acidic, more photonic, carrying light codes rather than toxicity. 3. Cosmic diet and environment. Original humans consumed sun-charged, prana-rich foods, drank mineralized spring water, and lived in harmony with geomagnetic rhythms.
Yo, I'm not trying to hold y'all up, but I got so much to say as I'm watching these videos. Bro, that movie I just told y'all to watch, right? And those people that remind me of Atlanteans and Lemurians, they remind me of like hybrids between them. But anyway, those beings literally had no monetary system. They literally lived and thrived off the elements. You gotta watch that movie. You gotta watch that movie.
Not artificial time. 4. Emotional purity. Emotions were honored, felt fully, and then released, not suppressed, which is what corrodes the body today. 5. Spiritually aligned purpose. Most souls lived with clear soul missions, and purpose extended life. Without purpose, the spirit retracts its energy and the body deteriorates. Why don't we live that long now? 1. Genetic tampering during the fall of Atlantis and earlier galactic wars, especially with certain Orion Draco and Anunnaki factions. Humanity's DNA was clipped, altered, and frequency limited. The pineal gland was calcified through environmental toxins and spiritual trauma. The telomeres, caps on DNA strands, were shortened to limit cellular regeneration. 2. Time compression and artificial aging. Humanity became trapped in an artificial time grid, the Gregorian calendar, 9 to 5 labor cycles, constant stress, which sped up cellular decay. Your cells respond not just to food, but to thought and rhythm. If the rhythm is distorted...
Which is why they keep us in these hostile environments, poverty-stricken environments, low-income environments, low-frequency environments, negative state of mind environments. Man, like, Anyway, I got a new alias for myself, man. It's not really new, but it's new. So you know how my name is Swiss, SWIZZ, Swiss. That's my name. I looked up how to say it and spell it in Japanese. They say Suizu. Look, I gotta show y'all, man. I'm just having some fun with it. I ain't seen y'all in a minute. I ain't been up here in a minute. Yeah. Anyway, look. Japanese to English. What? No, English to Japanese, bro. Come on, bro. English to Japanese. Yeah. Look. They go Suizu. Look.
スウィズ、スウィズ、
Suizu.
スウィズ、スウィズ。
Oh man. I don't think that's the one I used before though. Japanese to English, English to Japanese. I don't even know why is that on my mind and why I'm sharing it with you guys. I don't know why, but Suizu.
スウィズ。
Suizu.
The body cannot.
If you want to hear the rest of that and more like it, head over to my YouTube channel. That's the Mind of Bazel, where you can hear more conversations like this and many, many more things. Much love to y'all. Peace.
So after this whole Charlie Kirk situation, people want me to do a video on Candace Owens. See how I said Caleb first? Because that's what my mind goes to with this character, this certain character, because it's an invert, you know? But for this video, I'll call the character Candace Owens. People want me to do a video on him, because of her ties to Charlie Kirk and how she is just doing the most with their podcast right now. How people do not realize that this is a controlled op. By now, you should definitely know. It just for me,
it's always a psyop.
It comes
always a psyop.
Easy because if they're in the industry, they have puppet friends like Charlie Kirk for Candace. They are obviously part of Hollywood as well. They are characters. It's very simple when you put it like that, but I know people have attachments to these certain characters, so it's harder for you to see it. We all know about the Freemason symbolism that was going on to do with Charlie Kirk's scripted death, with the number 33, you know, Freemasonry. Candace Owens is a Mason, a Freemason. And if you don't believe me, she admits it in a new podcast that just came out. I will just put it here.
Okay. I'm one of the Masons of Turning Point USA.
The amount of time she's going like...
Yo. He had a clip, I think was it previous, yeah, it was previous rotation on when I did the premiere. He said, what he said? Damn, bro.
A new podcast that just came out. I will just put it here.
Okay. I'm one of the Masons.
Oh, yeah. A lot of you Christians, right? The Christians, y'all think the pastors is this, that. A lot of them is Freemasons. So, yeah, that should tell you enough. If your pastor's a Freemason, what are you doing?
Of Turning Point USA.
Like,
you...
The amount of time she's going like this in the podcast, I took screenshots and I'll show you. This is what I mean, bro. They put it right in front of your face, but because so many people, and I mean millions of people, are blind to who is real and who is fake, who is a Freemason and who isn't, you know, who is just a goofy ass character and who isn't. You know, they just don't get it. They don't get it. So they don't see the signs. For me, I saw her do this, him do this, like 5, 6 different times in this video. So, and I didn't even watch the whole thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's just crazy. And I just want to say as well, Charlie Kirk was invert as well. They are inverted, bro. They worship the Baphomet, an inverted god. Candace Owens too, bro. You gotta be inverted to be part of the club, bro. Yes, they do an amazing job to make them look like the gender that they are portraying themselves to be, but they are inverts. So it's funny how Candace and, you know, Charlie Kirk, they kind of talk about transgenders and this and that when they are inverts.
That's what I'm saying. It's a goofy ass circus. Stop being attached to Charlie Kirk, especially now. Stop being attached to the controlled op Candace Owens. A puppet. And I know people will be like, how does she have kids? Or, how does fucking Michelle Obama have kids? That's a whole ass, man. How do majority of these celebrities that portray themselves as female have kids when they're not? It's Hollywood is one big movie. Just picture it as like a massive movie. They're all actors, man. The families are actors. This is what I mean. Most of these celebrities are made in labs. Their kids are made in labs.
Yep.
Oh my God! Whoa!
Recently, sky observers from around the world have been uploading videos in the footage where there was once only blue sky and white clouds. Clear images of cities suddenly appear. Skyscrapers, streets, lights, even moving silhouettes like reflections from another world hanging above our skies. Scientists attempt to explain it, some suggesting it's light refraction, similar.
Here they go with this light reflect. Yo, here they go with this light refracting bull stuff, man. It's no light refractions, bro. Refractions, lights refracting, and it's none of that, bro. I'm saying refracting for a reason, by the way. But listen, it's none of that, bro. It's none of that. Who y'all lying to, bro? Pilots don't get trained to fly that low. I think it's and then people just listen to it. Like, people just baffle me with the dumb shit that they do. Like, I'm gonna just keep it so uncut with it. Like, real shit. Like, you would sit there and go listen to somebody that you don't know from a hole in the wall, but since they have a following or some kind of influence, or they're a puppet, they're a character, they were on TV on the big screen, yeah, you're fanned out, right? So since you will listen to that type of person, but someone that you know, that you've known your whole entire life, that knows you personally, that knows a whole bunch, that's very reliable to you versus this character, they tell you something, you will say, oh, you're lying. You won't take their word for it. But then this so-called scientist that's made up, that's in the back somewhere in the corner or whatever the hell, you're going to believe that scientists say, like, people just baffle me with the dumb shit. Come on, bro. You really falling for this shit? Like, come on, bro.
To a mirage. But the problem is, these cities.
Speaking of mirage, damn, bro, it's so much I want to say. But like, everything is lining up with so much that I have been encountering. Oh, God. They say we waking up from the illusion, even that chick from earlier in the clip and all of that, right? What if we're just in one big mirage? What if we're all under some kind of big mirage? And when the Skynet breaks or whatever is supposed to happen, when it happens, we all like kind of rise or wake up or just like you know, like we go through something mentally, like, oh man, like feel something crack in our head or something, and then voila, we all back to normal. We all got our memories. Or I don't know what to expect. But what if, right? What if we was in one big mirage? We're under a mirage right now. What if? The sky is always changing. They say it's a screen. They say this. They say that. What if we in a mirage, bro? Think about it.
Didn't appear over deserts or oceans, but over places like New York, Beijing, and Paris, lasting for tens of minutes with details precise enough to almost make out building outlines even more astonishing. Some researchers propose this might be a brief leak from a parallel dimension, a momentary overlap between our reality and another world, allowing us to glimpse another.
Look how they talking on the news now. But all of this was science fiction and TV and all of this a few years ago. Remember that? Look how they talking on the national television news now. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You still not a believer? You still don't know? Come on, bro.
Other civilization through the sky.
When are y'all gonna learn? Like, when are y'all gonna learn to leave us alone? Okay, this is over here, y'all. Remember I told y'all people are going to go crazy, and this is exactly what's happening here. You have this young melanated kid doing his job, working for Amazon, delivering packages. He stopped his car on the side of the road, turned his flashes on. This guy was behind him and saw it to be a problem, and because of that, He stopped his car in front of his truck, got out and confronted him and started to attack him. The melanated kid handled business like it's supposed to be done, but this dude's car, y'all gotta watch this. It's very interesting. Watch this guy. Watch this guy. You can clear see his trucks right there with his flashers on.
Oh, you stole his car.
Yo! Nah, nigga stole his whip. Yo, nigga stole a V at yo. Yo. Yo, this is what I heard and saw right here. Look, I'm gonna show you.
Business like it's supposed to be done, but this dude's car, y'all gotta watch this. It's very interesting. Watch this guy. Watch this guy.
This is what I saw.
You can clear see his trucks right there with his flashers on.
Toasty. You know about that? You gotta know about that. Let me know if you know about that. Toasty. You gotta know about that. Toasty.
This dude's car, y'all gotta watch this. It's very interesting. Watch this guy. Watch this guy. You can clear see his trucks right there with his flashers on.
Toasty. Nah, I gotta pull it up for y'all. I gotta pull it up. I gotta pull it up for y'all one time for the one time. Y'all, all right? Watch this. Oh, this is all the years. Right here, 2 minutes. Real quick, y'all, because we about to wrap it up anyway.
My name's Dan Ford, and I do sounds and music. And Toasty.
That's what I imagined right there. That's what I heard when he weaved it twice. Weave, buy out, Toasty. That's what we heard, Toasty.
Finish him. Scorpion wins. Fatality.
This is funny. This is throwback right here. You gotta know about this, guys.
Superb. Sub-Zero wins. Crispy.
Crispy, got it.
Scorpion wins. Fatality.
All right, hold on. Let's go forward some though, because these throwback ones is crazy. Toasty! So that sound effect comes out in that game when you do a crispy, super fire, clean, like combo or something. That comes out.
Oh, you stole his car.
That's karma.
Come on, that's it. Yo, they took your car, bro. Put it again. I dare you, show my car. Put the animal car. Let's go. I fucking dare you. Come on, let's go.
So this was in New Jersey, y'all. When are they gonna learn? When are y'all gonna learn to leave us alone, man? This man was doing his job and you
I just want to thank the Most High for not ever putting me in a Karen or Ken situation. I honestly don't think I can handle myself in a positive way dealing with a Karen or a Ken. So I just want to thank the Most High for not ever putting me in a Karen or Ken situation. If I have been in one without realizing, thank goodness that I've handled it in a matter where I don't even realize it's that. Because if I realize it's that, I know I'm going to react. I'm just being real. I'm being authentic as I can be, man. I ain't lying. I know I'm going to react if I'm in that kind of situation. I know I'm going to react. It's like, no way. Because I don't even be on malicious timing. So it's like, serious right now, bro? All right.
Bothered him. This was in New Jersey. I heard there are some people in New Jersey that you just don't leave your cars around, especially when you get in certain.
Yo, you see him too.
Leave us alone, man. This man was doing his job, and you.
Damn, I don't even want to put him out there, put his face out there, and get him caught up. That's whack, bro.
You bothered him. This was in New Jersey. I heard.
The dude walking up like, oh, word,
there
fighting, word.
are some people in New Jersey that you just don't leave your cars
around.
around.
Hopping in the V, I'm out.
Especially when you get in certain situations. But this right here, it shouldn't have happened because this man was doing his job and he
got his whip stolen. Don't he look like a lizard? Don't he look like a chameleon or something?
Some people in New Jersey that you just don't leave your cars around, especially when you get in certain situations. But
you know he ain't grow up fighting. Look how he's swinging. He's throwing his head and body first, then swinging.
This right here, it
look at that.
Shouldn't have happened because this man.
Tell me that I don't look like a chameleon. Hold on, bro, because I don't even know the name of that chameleon I'm thinking about right here. Chameleon, no, man, the damn lizard. Like how you spell that? Yeah, like it's been a minute. Damn. Chameleon lizard. Pardon. You telling me he don't look like one of these, bro? You telling me he don't look like that, bro? Look at this dude right here. I can't zoom in. I don't think I could zoom in, guys. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think I could zoom in. I tried to zoom in before. Remember I was doing it before? It wasn't working. One time, a while back, video. Put zoom. Double. Didn't work. Oh nah. See? Hey, look, we just gonna rock out. You see this dude though, right? Tell me he don't look like a damn whatchamacall. Tell me he don't look like a chameleon, bro. Tell me dude don't look like a damn chameleon, man. Look just like one of them. He look just like one of them, B. I ain't gonna lie. Let's get it though. Let's wrap it up. It's the end of the presentation. That's why I'm kicking it like this.
Was doing his job and he saw it fit that he needed to confront him for doing his job. With the sun and solar maximum, you guys are going to see more of this stuff because people cannot contain their energies. They cannot contain their emotions. You know what I'm saying? The universe don't favor y'all no more. This stuff is over. But yeah, man, another case of this in New Jersey. Now this guy is shamelessly walking, his car stolen, and yeah, y'all gotta leave us alone, man. The shift is here. Let's get it. Peace in.
End of the presentation, y'all. That is the end of the presentation. It is my intention that you are in a wonderful, magnificent mood. If you wasn't already having a wonderful, magnificent presentation, everything. God's peace. Proper discernment, man. You know what's up? Highly grateful, grateful, and thankful to anyone and everyone who has ever sown the seed. Support. Gratitude and thanks, abundance, and prosperity upon you and yours. Highly grateful, grateful, and thankful as well as for all of you guys who've been here for rocking out. Love y'all. Love y'all. Safe traveling to Astros. I'm out. See y'all next time. Hey, yo, Haven. I know what's up, man. We gotta find ourselves a little something, like, you know, we gotta find ourselves, and it's crazy because my vocabulary when it comes to slang and things like that, very, very wide. Anyhow, I'm gonna figure something out for us to say, a little thing like that. It's gonna be our community thing, like yo, that means like I'm a holler or greetings. It could mean multiple. I'm gonna figure it out. Anyway, you're not obligated, but send some help. I ain't gonna lie to you. I need that, mom. You know what I'm saying? Send some help. I love y'all. I'm out, Haven. Y'all know what's up.